This is a brief overview of some of the words and meanings related to BDSM. It is by no means comprehensive, but it provides some of the basics. BDSM should be safe, sane, consensual, and sober. Safe means using condoms or other barrier methods to prevent the transmission of sexually transmitted infections and blood-borne viruses. It also means the willingness to administer first aid or to phone for medical assistance if required. Sane means activities that will not cause permanent physical, emotional, or psychological damage or harm to participants. Consensual means all participants have agreed and have been able to provide legal consent. Sober means not being under the influence of alcohol and/or drugs. Bondage. This means restraining, restricting, or confining the movement of an individual. Discipline. This refers to activities applied by D-types to S-types to exert dominance, maintain control, and modify behavior. Sadism. This means taking sexual pleasure from causing pain to another. Masochism. This means taking sexual pleasure from being caused pain by another. Play and scenes. If someone asks you, if you play or do you want to play, they are asking you if you are into BDSM. A scene is a planned set of activities that has been agreed before play begins. Safe words. This refers to words agreed ahead of time that an S-type can rely on to slow or stop play. The most commonly used is traffic lights. Hard and soft limits. This refers to the limits people put in place regarding what they will and will not do. Hard limits are those that are not negotiable. Soft limits are those that may be considered. Consenting non-consent. This generally means limits are not discussed and activities are not negotiated or known by the S-type before they occur. The S-type consents to play relying primarily on safe words when they need to. Edge play. This means more extreme fetish forms of BDSM and includes, but is not limited to, knife play, electro play, temperature play, water sports, scat and scarification. It can also refer to certain types of psychological play. Role play. This refers to activities wherein the participants take on various roles. For example, age play or rape scenes. Role play can also be useful for people interested in BDSM, but who are not sure of what works for them. In this context, people can try, for example, being a D-type or an S-type. Topping from the bottom. Generally this means an S-type has not relinquished control to the D-type and will try to direct activities. Vanilla sex. This means non-kinky sex. Traditionally it has referred to vaginal sex between a man and a woman. However, this may infer gay, lesbian or trans sex is kinky, which is not necessarily the case. Having a non-heterosexual sexual orientation or gender variation does not in itself mean you are kinky. In fact, many same-sex couples describe themselves as being vanilla.